Let's say we want to go with this part of the chart. I've randomly pinpointed a chart, and this is the part that I'm going to be describing. So I have basketball, 26%, and this is related to male athletes. Now, I've previously identified the MP, so I know it's 20% of male athletes. And I've also looked at the key, the information around the chart. So I think I know what I'm doing. So let's see. How can we state a sentence in our own words that best demonstrates my understanding of this chart? Okay, I'm going to give you two options, and I'm going to show you how they are different. The first one is, we'll put it this way. We'll say, for example, male athletes formed 26% of basketball players in Australia. Okay, so this is option one, me describing this part of the pie chart in my own words. In the second instance, I'm going to put it a little bit differently. I'm going to say 26% of male athletes in Australia played basketball. Now, we have two options here. And on the surface, you might say, well, they're both right. But no, think about it. They're saying different things. The first sentence says, of all the basketball players in Australia, 26% were male. Is that what it is? Do we have, a total sum of all athletes and 26% of them, being male basketball players? No, something is wrong. And this is because if a student were to write a sentence like this, it clearly demonstrates that they haven't understood the chart correctly. Maybe they did part of this process wrong, these 3 steps. Maybe they made a mistake, or maybe they forgot to follow these steps, and that's why they came up with a sentence. But regardless of which it is, this sentence is incorrect. On the other hand, when I say 26% of male athletes in Australia played basketball, this is closer to what the examiner wants and what the data is showing. Because if you think about it, the 26% relates to the NP, in this case, the male athletes, right? So from among the male athletes, 26% played basketball. Now, this example clearly shows how by not following the instructions provided and not paying attention to these details, you may end up writing a paragraph or an entire report that is grammatically correct. It includes, great words. Maybe there's a lot of coherence and cohesion. So everything's great, except for the fact that you have completely misrepresented the data. So please don't take this step lightly. Don't say, oh, I'm just going to do it in my head. Ideally, write this random sentence, and it's really going to help you, guarantee that you're not making any major mistakes.